I think women are very diverse in their dating pool, but what she was talking about specifically, I guess, like women who be like searching and looking, and like, I do think it's a lot of, I don't think it's all women. I do think it's a lot of women out there who target men with money. And I don't even think it's just all rich women. It's like the gold diggers, the one who just feel like you should pay for me, you should give me this date, you should give me this, you should give me that. And I feel like I do feel like more than enough women do it to the point where it's like you're not even dating, like you're asking him to do something for that you can't do for yourself. You asking for a man that you can't even hold an intellectual conversation with because he's so far advanced than you, you know. And that's why she was like, y'all gotta be careful because they out here looking, because it's probably the woman that probably made her leave her man was somebody she probably didn't feel was like any competition, you know. And when it gets to that point, there that range that go for that, you know, that man is just not people that's equal to his level, but it's people that's, you know, lower too. So I think the way, in a sense, she was saying, like somebody that's gonna chase, like it's women out there that'll chase your man if you rich, even if he in a relationship, even if he married. Like, watch out because those men, they're getting it thrown at them a lot, and a lot of women who do care about those worldly things, or um even the ones like Darwin was said, like they're used to doing this, so they're looking for a certain caliber, like they gonna come for them, and you gotta beware because there's definitely women out there. So you make sure if you got you a rich one, make sure you're doing your man right. Make sure you're doing what he needs. Make sure his mental, his spiritual, everything that he's requiring of you is taken care of. Because somebody gonna slip in there.
All right, go ahead, Will.
I mean, I kind of agree with what you said. There are levels. For me personally, like I said, all women want a rich man. Some women will directly say they want a rich man. Some women will hope for it. Some women don't feel entitled. Some women feel entitled to a rich man, like she said, you know. But all women would want to get the best of a man they can get. But like I said, what you wish for, what you hope for, what you want, sadly enough for women, they may want a rich man and 10 rich men may pass in front of them, but very few, 1 out of 10 will have the guts to approach the man. You know, so at the end of the day, they may want the man, but at the end of the day, the man has to want them back to be able to approach them because few women are going to approach the man. So they may still want the man, and God will give them 20 rich men walking right in front of them, and they won't approach none, and they will still want a rich man. So at the end of the day, not every woman will get a rich man.
Well, good evening, everybody. I think we should not waste time talking about women in general, and we should talk about the single women because the women who aren't single actually got who they looking for, whether it's the high value man, the low value man, the dope boy, the ball player, what have you. And I do believe that majority of the women who are single are looking for the same kind of man. I believe they don't know what a man is, and therefore they attach themselves, or they try to attach themselves to, and try to use hypergamy, but they try to do it in terms of fun, excitement, not necessarily money, because women don't know how to figure out if men really have money. There's no, most dudes don't, unless they tell them. I mean, what you gonna have access to his tax returns, his bank records? You don't know who have money and who don't. Most of these dudes are out here lying, and most of these dudes out here living on credit. So at the end of the day, women are trying to find the best deal they can get, and they're usually going after the same thing because they all identify the same pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. They all think they know what it looks like, and so they're all going for the same pot of gold. End up with the same type of dude.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
I would like to add one thing before anybody else go. I do notice that whenever you have a group of whenever you have a consistency of men coming into the dating atmosphere that doesn't provide anything other than his resources as something that's substantial to the woman. I think by default, then they just start programming them to think that that's what they should go for. because we got to be honest, there is a lot of men that's not necessarily leading with any principles for a woman to value enough to get into a relationship with, and all she can look at is stability. So you that might have a play on their mindset on their selective process. Or how they,
No, I think women naturally just look for the stability, honestly. Whether a man shows it or he doesn't, they they don't want struggle love. That's gonna be the truth, you know. Especially if she doesn't have struggle love. Now, especially if she's not struggling, but if she's already struggling, then maybe she may take the struggle love. But even then, there's a time limit when the man should get his shit together. Anyway, man, shout out to Lapif. What you guys think? Comment down below, subscribe. I'll put the link down below to Lapif's channel.